In 1947, a tired copywriter wrote 8 words that would rewire how the world falls in love. Her name was Frances Gerety. The company was De Beers. The words, "A diamond is forever." Before this, almost no one proposed with a diamond. In the 1930s, fewer than 1 in 10 did. De Beers controlled the world's diamond supply and quietly locked it away to keep the stones rare and the prices high. Then they sold you the rule that love itself should cost you months of your salary. By 1990, 8 in 10 brides wore one. The rarest thing was never the diamond. It was the lie. To understand the lie, go back a century, to a dusty hole in South Africa, where it all began. In 1888, Cecil Rhodes merged into one company. He named it after the farm, De Beers. One company now owned the ground. Within a decade, it controlled nearly all of the world's rough diamonds. Diamonds were pouring out of Africa by the ton, and that was the problem. Abundance is poison to a jewel. So De Beers built a system. Buy every stone, vault the surplus, and release only a trickle to the world. Scarcity was not discovered. It was manufactured, crate by crate, in locked rooms in London. But a monopoly can control supply, not desire. And in the 1930s, desire was dying. The Great Depression gutted diamond sales. In Europe, they had nearly stopped. America was the last hope. So in 1938, De Beers hired an advertising agency in Philadelphia, N.W. Ayer, with a strange brief. They were not selling rings. They were selling an idea that a diamond is the only proof of love. Ayer placed diamonds in Hollywood films, on stars' fingers, in love scenes written around a proposal. Lecturers toured high schools, teaching girls that a proper engagement began with a stone. Then came Frances Gerety's Late Night in 1947, and the 4 words that sealed it: a diamond is forever. Forever meant never sell. A diamond that never resells never floods the market. Romance was supply control. Advertising age would later name it the greatest slogan of the 20th century. And the woman who wrote the vow of eternal love, Frances Gerety, never married in her life. In the 1970s, a new campaign asked a question: how else could 2 months' salary last forever? There was no tradition behind the number. It was an invoice, written by the seller, addressed to love. And the formula traveled. In 1967, De Beers landed in a country with no diamond tradition at all, Japan. Japanese couples had married for centuries without rings. Diamonds meant nothing there. Yet, the ads showed Western modernity, love, freedom, with sparkling stones. In Japan, the price was set at 3 months' salary. In 1967, fewer than 5% of Japanese brides wore a diamond. By 1972, 27%. By 1981, some 60%. In 14 years, Japan became the second largest diamond market on Earth, a thousand-year-old culture, rewritten by a slogan. It may be the fastest invented tradition in history, but every empire built on a secret eventually leaks. In 1982, a journalist named Edward J. Epstein asked a simple question. Have you ever tried to sell a diamond? The answer was ugly. Try to resell one, and most jewelers will offer a fraction of what you paid. Because diamonds were never rare. The vaults in London had simply hidden the abundance from you. Then the ground itself betrayed the cartel. Huge mines opened in Russia, Australia, and Canada, outside De Beers' control. The company that once held nearly all the world's diamonds watched its share collapse toward 30%. And the law came calling. In 2004, De Beers pleaded guilty in America to price fixing. The fine was $10 million, pocket change for a cartel, but the mask was off. For decades, De Beers executives avoided setting foot in America, fearing arrest on antitrust charges. Yet, the strangest part is what happened next. The lie outlived the liar. Science delivered the final twist: flawless diamonds, grown in laboratories, chemically identical, at a fraction of the price. In 2018, 3% of American engagement rings held a lab-grown stone. By 2024, it was more than half. Natural diamond prices sank to their lowest this century. Even De Beers blinked, launching a lab-grown brand of its own. The cartel began printing the thing it once rationed. And still, this year, millions will kneel with a diamond, certain the ritual is ancient. It is not ancient. The diamond proposal is younger than the airplane. It is younger than sliced bread. That is the real power of marketing. Not to sell a product, but to install a memory that was never yours. De Beers did not discover desire. It wrote it, budgeted it, and billed the world months of its salary. A diamond is forever, they said, and no one ever asked why. This has been the fine print.